Hi, my name is Bob Austin. I'm a geographer. It's kind of like going to an AA meeting and announcing that. My career began as an academic. I taught geography at University of Missouri at Columbia and at Oxford Polytechnic in England. In the early 80s, I joined the private sector and began doing mapping for an engineering company, specifically in the telephone industry. And then in 2007, joined the city of Tampa to finish the trifecta, going from teaching to doing to working in government. I'm a geographer. I chose a career in the geospatial industry, growing from that classic training in geography and cartography. Over time, of course, with the introduction of personal computers, it became possible to use the technology more readily. More data sets became available. And I found it as a good way to organize information and then share it and to help the people who needed information about the telephone industry or about the world around them to organize that and use it. GITA means a lot to me in several ways. I began in the private sector, actually, as I said, in 1984, and attended my first GITA conference when it was still AM/FM International up in Keystone, Colorado in 1984. And I've attended 25 of the last 26 conferences. I missed in 1 year. I was living in Malaysia and it was too far to come for the weekend. It's been a place for me to grow professionally, to build a great network of friends, to come to understand more about technology. Also, when I was working as a vendor, to meet customers and build a market share. So it's represented a number of things to me, both personally and professionally. I enjoy the GIS conference because it is a chance to engage in networking with other professionals. We tend to become myopic in our thinking on a day-to-day basis because we are so concentrated on selling or on doing a project. And this gives us a chance to stick our heads up above that work line and see who else has the same kind of problems, share some information about how to resolve the issue. Problems are not unique to any one company, so rather than doing the same work over again, I'd like to find out if someone else has a better solution that they can share with me. I will be attending the conference in Grapevine in 2011. I'm the president-elect of GITA, and so that year I'll be president, and I think I have to show up. So, but even if that were not the case, I'd be there because it's a great venue. I've seen it. We've got a great place laid out for the presidential reception. It's representing me, and we're going to have a great time. So come on down and join us. To me, service is one of the most important parts of the job. We tend to focus on earning a living. And there are a lot of ways to earn a living, but not a lot of ways to have fun. And this is a lot of fun, giving back to the community that's helped me grow professionally and helping build the next generation. And the role as president is directly related to that obligation, I feel. I think the real value of GITA as an association has evolved over time. When we began, the organization was focused on an introduction to geospatial technology, how to acquire it, how to learn the dynamics of particular platforms, helping people make initial decisions. But over time, of course, people have deployed the geospatial technology. That phase of the organization is past. But the key issue still remains, how do I use that technology? Now that I've picked it, how do I extend it in the organization? How do I build an enterprise information technology system that integrates the geospatial with SCADA, with accounting, asset management, the other aspects of IT life in an organization? And so GITA has been evolving in that direction with focuses on things like critical infrastructure. 85% of the infrastructure in the United States is owned by private entities. And so our role in helping them integrate their infrastructure and maintain it in support of the federal government's mission for critical infrastructure protection has been an important step for GITA to take. What really excites me, living in Tampa Bay, Florida now, I worry about hurricanes. They come and they destroy property and they can take lives. And we're concerned about working in concert with the other cities and counties in the area to share data and to help to mitigate the effects of a disaster like a hurricane. But of course, it could be a tornado, a flood, any of the other natural disasters, and unnatural disasters as well. What I see us doing in the future is working more closely with the federal government, particularly through our participation in the National Geospatial Advisory Council, providing advice to the Federal Geographic Data Committee, and helping to share the requirements and needs of our constituency, particularly utility companies, but also local and regional government, to share data and help the federal government realize its objectives of helping the nation stay strong. And that cooperation, that partnership, I think, is an important piece of what GITA will be doing going forward.